Hello everyone, glad to see you. Now Miss Ingrid want to share about narrative text. This one my map of narrative text. The structure, orientation, complication, resolution, reorientation, and coda. Definition of narrative text. Narrative text is a kind of text to retell story that past tense. Purpose of the text is to entertain or to amuse the readers or listener about the story. Kind of narrative text. For the first, legend. For example, Sang Kuryang, Maling Kundang, etc. Second, fable, like mouse, deer, and crocodiles. Third, fairy tale, like Cinderella, Snow White, and Pinocchio. Fourth, folktale. The fifth, short story. The sixth, real life drama. Seventh, classic. Eight, fantasy. Nine, adventure. 10, science fiction. 11, myth. And 12, mystery. Generic structure of narrative text. First, orientation. It set the scene and introduce the participant. It answer the question who, when, what, and where. Second, complication. Tells the problems of the story and how the main characters solve them. Third, resolution. The crisis is resolved for better or worse. Reorientation, the ending of the story, maybe happy ending or sad ending. Fifth, coda, this optional, the stepping back to evaluate the story or the moral message of the story. Language feature of narrative text. First, use action verb. For example, sail, run away, etc. The second, use past tense. For example, won't, knock, when. The third, use conjunction. And then, after, that, and next. The fourth, the first person, I or we, or third person, he, she, or they. The fifth, use specific nouns or character, like the mouse, deer, and sangkuriang. The sixth, use saying verb, thinking verb, feeling verb, and verb of sense. For example, ask, say, showed, and told. Last, use direct and indirect sentences. Direct sentences, the draw said, what's your name? Indirect sentences, the draw said, what was her name? This one example of narrative text. Orientation. A long time ago, a farmer took a big bag of seed to sell at the market. Okay, for this part, to introduce about the person and where the place of the story. Complication. Suddenly, his cart hit a big stone. Bump! One the seed fell out of the bag and onto the hot, dry ground. I'm scared, said the seed. I need to be safe under soil. And resolution, just then the buffalo walked off the seed and pushed into the ground. Second complication, I'm thirsty, said the seed. I need some water to help me grow. Resolution of this complication, just then it started to rain. Yeah, complication third. The next morning, the seed had a little green shoot. All day it sat the sun and grew taller and taller. The next day, it had its first leaf. This helped it to catch sunlight and grow. That evening, a hungry bird tried to eat it. The third dissolution, but the seed had roots to help it stay in the ground. Many years of sunshine and rain passed. The seed become a plant, and then the plant become a tree. Today, if you visit the countryside, you can see the tree. It, it is big and strong and now makes seed of its own. Okay, check your understanding. Read the text and answer the following question. Where is the topic of the text? A milkmaid had been in the meadow to milk her cows. Now she was returning home with a pail of milk on her head. She thought, I will make cream and butter out of this milk. Then after selling them, I will buy eggs. And when hatched, I shall have a good poultry farm. She further thought, I shall sell some of my chicken and buy a fine dress. Seeing it on my body at the party, all the boys will admire me, but I will turn them away. She went on the daydreaming. She forgot about the pail on her head. She moved her head suddenly, and the pail of milk tumbling down. It was broken, and all the milk split. Dear, oh dear, she cried, I have lost mine all. So, for overall, the text tell about the meadow won't go to the party to admire every boy. But finally, the milk is milk come tumbling down, yeah? So the answer is A, the daydreaming make made. That's all for me. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you get benefit from this presentation. See you.